everyone, my name is Julian Mear, CEO from Automated Marking, and today I want to share 3 simple key steps for the best possible results when using our cartridge-based inkjet systems. The 3 things we're going to discuss today are height, angle, and print delay. So the first parameter that we're going to discuss is print height, so meaning the cartridge nozzle plate to whatever substrate we're printing on. Today here I have our X1 jet system, which is one of our basic Hewlett-Packard cartridge-based systems that utilizes our cartridges here that have a 1/2 inch print height. For our cartridge-based systems, you want to be between about 2 to 5 millimeters from the print surface. So today we're just going to be using some clay-coated boxes to the print nozzle. So here you can see that we have the print head set up, and this is a display stand that has a lot of adjustability, but we have many mounting options that can get various heights and angles. So you can see we have this set up to have about 2 millimeter gap to the surface. So let's show you what that looks like when it's actually running. We're gonna run a couple boxes just so you can see what good print looks like. And then we're gonna raise the height up a little higher and get outside of that sweet spot of 2 to 5 millimeters to the product height. And then you'll see we're gonna start to get some fuzzy print and not as good quality there. So let's run a couple samples here. So here we're running about 2 to 3 millimeters off the surface. I'm gonna stop the conveyor here. So as you can see here, we have a nice clean print. That is due to the fact that we have the delay, see you can set is centered, and then the print height was about 2 to 3 millimeters off. So now let's go and show what would happen if we raise up the print head and we're a little too far off the substrate. You're gonna see the ink start to disperse and you're gonna get fuzzy print. So let's run a couple like that. So I'm just gonna adjust this head up a little bit off the surface here. And then we're gonna go back and run a couple, just so you can see. This is what would happen if we ran the heads too high off of the surface here. So you can see now what's happened is because we have very small ink droplets coming out of the nozzles, which is what enables you to print a nice crisp 2D data matrix barcode or a QR code in this example like this. When we're too high off of the surface, you're going to start to see a lot of fuzz and a lot of spreading of that print, so poor quality print. The opposite is true if we go too close to the surface. What you're going to start to have happen is the nozzles are just going to scrape the substrate that you're printing on, whether it's a box like this, or a bottle, or a bag, or film, and you're going to start to see smudging and streaking. So that's the first key parameter, and again, we want to be between 3 and 5 millimeters from the nozzle plate to the surface that we're printing on.